There are two important dimensions to the image of water and the Evian Badoit brand. The first is respect for product quality. When I stock our water supply, the whole staff participates in tastings and learns about the product. We also make sure that water is optimally served. I manage a top-of-the-line gourmet restaurant, and our customer service has to be superb. The second dimension is purely commercial. Everyone knows water is essential. The body needs a certain amount every day. Therefore, a restaurant has to offer a choice. So the taste of water is a top priority for us too. I had a crush on it, literally. I also manage the Bobino restaurant, which seats 600 for dinner before the show. We go through 250 bottles of water a night. Water has been reinvented. We emphasize the purity aspect, the presentation, and that makes a huge difference. In the old days, all we could offer was the 1-liter bottle, which I considered out of proportion and unfeminine, whereas water is always associated with the feminine spirit. The 75 centiliter bottle sold today is perfectly calibrated. It's not too little and not too much. Water is a precious resource. The size of the container reflects our newfound esteem for water. It deserves a place of honor on a restaurant table. I also have to mention purity, the outstanding quality of Evian water. The pure, minimalistic design of the new bottles is ideal for a gourmet restaurant. I also think that today, the fact that the design of the bottle pairs purity and respect definitely plays a crucial part in a restaurant's elegance. Restaurateurs are willing to make a huge investment in current design trends, especially in a city like Paris. The appearance of the bottles reflects the partnership between brands like Evian and Badoit and the world of fine dining. They definitely have their place in a chic restaurant. Whether the waiter is experienced or just learning the trade, he receives training designed to optimize serving skills for whatever we offer, be it a cocktail, a bottle of wine, or a bottle of water. Today, every detail counts, and we have to give our customers the very best, in every way.
Today, restaurants need product quality, especially for water, a precious resource. As with any other drink, water needs to be served perfectly, which means continuous staff training. The new Evian and Badoit bottles have great taste with a pure, elegant design.
This is how the Evian miracle begins at this particular source. The final result is a double layer of moraine sandwiching a layer of silt, and that permeable middle layer is the birthplace of Evian water. This combination of phenomena is unique to Evian in the heart of the Alps. We are the lucky owners of one of nature's real gems. We really have something that is indeed extraordinary in hydrogeological terms.
Evian is the result of a geological miracle, 15 years of filtering, which takes place in the heart of the Alps. The sauce is unique alpine purity, untouched by man until it is drunk.
I'd like to welcome you all to today's talk about water in general and Badoit and Evian mineral waters in particular. There are three major water families: processed or non-processed drinking waters, spring waters, and natural mineral waters. Tap water always tastes different depending on where you are. It's always processed with chlorine in particular and may strike the palate as somewhat unpleasant. Spring waters come from underground. Often they share similar gustatory qualities. Natural mineral waters are recognized by their distinctive content and characteristics related to the hydrogeological composition of the terroir or region.
Mineral water is superior to other types of water. It is of unique origin, well balanced in mineral composition, and with a unique taste.
Mineral or spring waters vary in taste because they come from different sources linked to underground events, in particular the geological layers the water crosses. Normal drinking water or processed water will have a different taste, tinged with the substances and chemicals used to process it. Three main elements contained in water affect the way it tastes: calcium, which softens and sweetens it; magnesium, giving it a slightly harder or more metallic touch; and sodium, endowing it with freshness and vivacity. The ideal balance between these elements will create harmony as far as taste is concerned. There are two types of sparkling waters: natural and carbonated. Naturally sparkling water will tinge gently on the palate. Its subtle taste becomes an integral part of the drinking experience. Artificially added bubbles are much larger, with a more staccato effect on the palate and with a tendency to be more metallic in taste.
For mineral water to achieve a perfect taste, it must have a natural origin with a perfectly balanced mineral composition for harmonious taste. Naturally sparkling water, compared to its artificial equivalent, has fine, long-lasting bubbles.
For 15 years, Evian natural mineral water flows through geological layers which slowly add a multitude of minerals to it. Evian's unique composition offers a marvelous harmony of taste, making it the gold standard for water tasting. Its delicacy, freshness and roundness are especially pleasing to the palate. It can be consumed daily. Badoit source is located on the Saint-Galmier fault, endowing it with an inimitable taste. The high granite content of the soil gives Badoit water a special gustatory freshness. Badoit is naturally rich in bicarbonates. Its calcium and magnesium balance each other perfectly, and this unique composition lightens a meal with the antacid effect of bicarbonate. The tiny lasting bubbles in Badoit add a subtle zing to food.
Evian is unique alpine purity, the result of 15 years of filtering. It is perfectly balanced with superior harmony of taste. Badoit, from a granite soil with minerals, has long-lasting fine bubbles. It enhances flavour and helps promote a feeling of lightness after the meal.
The way you serve water deserves special attention, especially its temperature. Too cold, the water's aromatic wholeness is lost. It shocks the palate. Not cold enough, the minerals lose their finesse. The ideal serving temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. To maintain water at an ideal temperature, keep it in an ice bucket. Choose a glass which contains enough water to keep the beverage from getting warm too quickly. A thick bottom glass will help. The rim should be quite thin so that contact with the lips is pleasant. The arc of the glass should be wide enough for the minerality to be diffused over a large part of the palate.
The perfect water glass must have a sufficient capacity with a thick bottom, a fine bowl and a wide mouth to diffuse all the flavours.
With a mineral water menu, two considerations prevail. Flat water neutralizes the palate, readying it to appreciate the flavors to come. Sparkling water adds zest to the taste of food, providing it with more lasting power in the mouth.
The perfect serve for prestige outlets is clearly split into 4 parts: the introduction, the presentation, the pour, and the refill. Let's begin the training. The introduction. After seating your guests and having gone through your standard procedures, do not offer or bring any tap water. Bring a closed bottle of Evian and a closed bottle of Badoit on a silver tray with labels facing the guests. Ask a closed question.
May I serve you a bottle of Evian mineral water or Badoit sparkling mineral water?
The presentation. Be ready to answer questions from your guests on each product.
Evian is from the French Alps, isn't it?
Yes, Evian is alpine purity, untouched by man until you drink it.
Can you tell me more about Badoit sparkling water, please?
Badoit has a unique composition, subtle taste, fine bubbles, and helps you feel light after dinner.
Okay, perfect. I'll have it.
Okay, I'll have Evian.
The pour. Open in front of the customer the bottle chosen by the guest using a crisp movement. Pour the Evian or Badoit from the right-hand side of the customer with the label facing the guest. Finish the pour with a twist to ensure no drops fall. Leave the Badoit in a bottle chiller to maintain it at a refreshing temperature. Use specific shaped water glasses as recommended by sommelier. Leave the bottle of Evian on the table with the label facing the customer. The refill. Refill the glass when 2/3 empty. Offer a new bottle as soon as it's empty.
I'll bring you another Evian.
Fine.
Same standards as during the pour. Always bring the bottles on a tray. Ask customers a closed question. Finish the pour with a twist. Use specific water glasses. Leave the bottle with label facing the guest. Refill the glass as soon as empty. Offer another bottle. Never offer or bring tap water. Open the bottle away from the customer. Serve the water with ice or from a jug. Offer the water with fruits. Don't be afraid to talk about origins, quality and taste of the water.
The natural qualities of the Evian and Badoit sauces are carefully preserved. Evian and Badoit natural mineral waters are perfectly balanced, subtle, extremely delicate. They are the ideal companions to gourmet fare.
Let's respect water. It mustn't be wasted. Restaurateurs all over the world have a duty to represent brands which also respect the product. These brands work hand in hand with us to enhance the quality of the product and its packaging. We are their ambassadors to the public. That's our field of expertise, and we love it. It is essential to recommend and appreciate those high-quality brands.